How you doing, everybody? Thanks for tuning in, and let's just jump right into it. The Habs lose 7-2 to the Toronto Maple Leafs last night in the preseason. Uh, oh, man, Leafs fans are funny sometimes. Not all of you guys, but anyway. All right, David Reinbacher has been declared injured again for at least the next 4 weeks. He's got a fractured metacarpal bone. So he's got a partially broken hand. It's actually right in here in between the wrist and your knuckles, right in here. That's where the bone is fractured currently in David Reinbacher's hand. So some more bad fortunes for him. But again, you guys know me, and I've been praying for Kirby Dach and for health for this whole team. And we're praying again for David Reinbacher after he has sustained last year a 3 to 4 month injury to his knee. And just, you feel for the guy, obviously, but again, the adversity that these kids are going through, hopefully on the other side comes from it a really awesome career. Caden Gooley also and Noah Dobson were in the game. They were in the game last night against the Leafs, but they did not come back. They have groin. I'm not sure if it's soreness, what have you, but whatever it wasn't serious. And Marty St. Louis was not worried about it, but they were taken out of the game also. And Caden Gooley, and their day-to-day, by the way, Dobson and Gooley. Caden Gooley can relate to what David Reinbacher's going through, as he had a wrist injury early in his career before he even got to the Canadiens. He's had other injuries also during his short career with the Canadiens too. He's been through this. And he can absolutely be there for David Reinbacher on a very personal level because he's experienced the same thing. So this is why players hate the preseason. This is why coaches probably also likely hate the preseason, because there's too many games. And thankfully, in the next collective bargaining agreement starting next year, there's going to be less preseason games, and then hopefully, eventually, less and less, because you're losing players for longer periods than you'd ever want them to, than you'd ever want to. You never want to lose them for any time at all. But these preseason games, they mean nothing. Despite the bad performance by these Canadiens last night, all right, it's preseason. And that's why I said it a few times at the start of this video. These games ultimately mean nothing. So, with that in mind, it's like the All-Star game. The players don't like the preseason. Same reason they don't like the All-Star game. Nobody wants to do it. It's the same situation. The preseason is just like the All-Star game. Nobody wants to do it. But you have to show up. You have to show up, right? In some form, whether they played well or not, they showed up to the game. And even Patrick Laine said last night he was asleep. And not something you want to hear from a guy that needs to really improve his 5-on-5 play in the last year of his contract here. Regardless, the preseason, this is why players hate it. This is why coaches hate it. So I get it. I get the frustration. So with that in mind, I just wanted to jump on here and talk about that with you guys. And it wouldn't bother me one bit if the Canadiens sat their starting lineup, most of their starting lineup, their opening night starting lineup for the rest of this preseason. It wouldn't bother me one bit. I'm sure it wouldn't bother you guys one bit either. So I just want to jump on here and talk about it. It is news that Reinbacher is going to miss the next 4 weeks. We know that he likely was not going to make the Canadiens anyway this to start this season, but we need him to develop. And thankfully, once again, there's still a lot of time for him to develop. So there's no reason to be negative about him and his situation. A lot of people are already impatient with his development as it is. I don't get it. I understand you want him to do well and he's 5th overall. I get it, but there's still time. This guy's going to be a defense-first defenseman. He's not Noah Dobson. He's not Lane Hudson. Anyways, that's all I got for now. So, as far as that goes, leave your comments down below. Keep them positive as best you can. The Canadiens, it's still in the middle of training camp here, and this is why preseason sucks, because these games just don't matter enough to risk losing players in, right? That's where I'm at. All right, hit like, hit subscribe. Thanks for hearing me out for a few minutes, guys. God bless y'all. Get well, David. We're praying for you, buddy. Get well. Get well soon. You're going to be well. You're going to come up out on the other side after everything you've gone through. God bless you, buddy. God bless you. Thank you, everybody.